Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dalton Daughtry, and I want to share with you just a couple key points about developing the mindset of an entrepreneur. And keep in mind, this could be somebody getting started in business on their own. This could be somebody that's maybe more tenured professionally, corporately, but also wanting to start something on the side, wanting to start a side hustle, an investment business, real estate, network marketing, whatever it might look like. And so, or this could be somebody that ultimately wants to just go all in and buy a business or is inheriting a business, right? It don't matter how you're coming into possession of the business, the enterprise. What matters is the mindset needed to succeed in that business. So look at any industry, whether it be food or hospitality or tech, and the companies that succeed, yes, they have a good product, but more often than not, they have a good founder, and that founder has a proper mindset, and that mindset is conducive to accomplishing the objectives of the business. And so often businesses go out of business, businesses collapse, they don't make it, not because the product wasn't good, not because the market wasn't ready, not because they didn't have the funding or didn't have the tech or didn't have the resources or connections or people. Usually the challenge with most businesses is the founder doesn't possess the right mentality needed or conducive to seeing that business succeed over the long run. And so the common denominators between the multi startup founders that see success, or founders that have started multiple businesses, people that have bought and exited multiple companies, people that have invested and grown multiple enterprises, the common denominator between the person that succeeds and across all industries is that they've developed this mindset. So what is this mindset? Let's talk about that practically. I learned this, started to learn this mindset when I was wrapping up business college at age 23. I was broke. I was about to get married, to get my life together. And I met an entrepreneur who had succeeded corporately to the C-suite level at a handful of companies and had been very successful, but had also succeeded in developing a very substantial business on his own too. So he had played both the executor, the operator, as well as the entrepreneur, the strategist. And I think the thing that I started to learn when I started to study under this entrepreneur was this mindset, and that's what I want to share with you. So a couple different key components of this mindset are: number one, this person has full accountability. They never say it's not my problem, it's not my fault. They take full responsibility for every challenge a customer may experience, every operational flaw, every marketing lack. They take accountability for it all. If it's meant to be, it's up to me, is their mindset. They develop this ownership mentality where no matter what happens, it's not my external circumstances that determine my success. It's my response. That is my responsibility. And so this entrepreneur develops this ownership mentality, and this mindset is the foundation for what leads to a successful company. So that's number one. Number two, they're action oriented, meaning they don't plan so that they can plan. So often, so many people, they, when it comes to the proverbial shooting analogy in business, they aim, and they never fire. Those that succeed have developed firepower. They've developed an ability to just take action. They've developed this ability to get to work. They don't wait. They don't procrastinate. The number one inhibitor to success is the mindset that I'll start tomorrow. They get to work. They get busy. They see a problem. They work on it. They see an opportunity. They take it. They see a door opening. They kick it open. These entrepreneurs act, and they act incessantly. That's what makes them successful. And so when somebody's developed this ability to act, this action ability, this response, this innate response to just when they see opportunity to take it, that's what develops the entrepreneur over the long run. It's the person that spends too much time strategically planning, coordinating, looking at all the variables. In entrepreneurship, there's no predetermined outcome. It's the entrepreneur that creates the path that leads to the outcome. And so the entrepreneur has to be willing to go down that path that's not been predetermined in order to see results that also aren't predetermined, to get to get an outcome that's never been or that somebody hasn't kind of laid out for us. We have to carve out our own path. And so entrepreneurs, they act. And so the third mindset of an entrepreneur is service. They just serve. And so their business isn't inherently just for them to gain a bunch and accumulate a bunch of wealth and possessions and status and power. And while that is often the case, that leads to someone getting started, they won't succeed without serving. Well, who do they serve? Everybody else in the org is under them. Well, they serve their customers. They serve their stakeholders and their shareholders. They serve the public. They serve their community. They serve their executives. They serve their employees. They serve anybody and everybody. And because of this, the greatest servant, Jesus said it best, the greatest servant becomes the greatest among us. And so the greatest business owner who develops this mindset of serving becomes the greatest business owner. And so my encouragement, if you're thinking about entrepreneurship, if you're considering it, evaluate yourself. Write down on a piece of paper right this minute. Pause this video. Write down, scale of 1 to 10, how am I in these categories? Am I an owner? Do I take responsibility? Number 2, do I have this actionability or this bias for action mindset? And number 3, am I serving others? Is my intent, my heart posture to serve? And if you score well on all 3 of these things, great. You're ready to go. Go get started. Start the business. Open the LLC. Buy the piece of property, whatever it might look like. But if you score low in one of those areas, well, maybe let's consider, number 1, why? Number 2, is it based on fear? Am I fearful to serve others because maybe I've been hurt? Am I fearful to take responsibility because maybe I don't know the outcome and I don't want people to feel, people to put pressure on me because I set the standard? Or, maybe do I fear taking action because I'm scared of the outcomes, as an example? Whatever the case may be, evaluate yourself and understand. Develop some self-awareness as to why you think the way you think. And then once you've understood that, you don't have to solve that before you go get started. Go get started and use the business as the vehicle to solve for the inadequacy in whatever particular area you scored lower in. And so with that, hey, I'm encouraged for you. Go get started. Start the company, start the business, make the investment, call the investor, whatever it is. I'm encouraged for you. I'm here to support you. I'm on your side. And with that, like, subscribe, comment, and I'm glad to have you here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll talk to you soon.